with Joe Biden having been president of the United States for just over 1 month now, what do you what do you think of his job? What do you think of how he has done and expect from him in the future, if anything?
Terrible, and I have no expectations. I really, I got to be honest about that. He won't even fight for $15 an hour. The Democrats have the absolute ability, and this is one of the things that I think so many people on the left are very frustrated about with the Democratic Party, is that they have the capacity to take full control. Right? We could blow up the filibuster, and we don't have to give Mitch McConnell, because Mitch McConnell is the worst. I mean, he is a liar. He is disingenuous. He says one thing and does another. This is the guy who said to Obama, my only goal is to make sure that Obama is a one-term president. So I'm going to block every good thing for the American people simply so we can get Obama out of power and assume control. Why are we trusting these people at all? Why are we allowing them to have any power in government at all? Biden could blow up the filibuster so that we don't have to go for this supermajority every time. And we can say, look, we've got 50 votes plus Kamala Harris. We're going to do every damn thing we want to. We control the House. We've got the presidency. Democrats do not want to take that power, and the reason they don't want to take it is because they serve the same corporate, donorship that the Republican Party serves. So what we have seen so far has been extremely frustrating. We've got more, I would say, the thought on this is that the recent bombings in Syria were illegal. Certainly didn't get congressional approval to make that those military strikes. So we've got more war making. We've got a COVID package that did not, we couldn't get the $2,000. I mean, they didn't even want to give the $2,000, but we need recurring payments. It's not like we don't have the budget to do this. They all want to say, well, how are you going to pay for it? How are you going to pay for it? They pay for every damn thing that they want to pay for when they want to pay for it. And so them not paying for this simply means they don't want to pay for it. They could get the $15 minimum wage in there right now. They are falling back on this. Oh, well, Biden put it into the House bill, but we can't get it by the Senate. That's wrong. You absolutely can get it by the Senate. You are refusing to take advantage of the mechanisms to do that. So very disappointed with the Biden administration. Not that I had any real expectations, and I continue to not have any real expectations for the future. And I also think that Democrats are going to get killed in 22, just like they did in 2010, and for the exact same reasons.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with Biden and the Democrats. They got all this power. Yeah, that's the thing with Biden and the Democrats. They got all this power in 20 after the 2020 elections, largely based off of telling people about how they would benefit them, such as giving them the $2,000 checks, the increasing the minimum wage, and various other factors. Yet they quickly went back on the former by saying it was actually $1,400 checks, which if you add them to the $600 we got in the past, then you get your $2,000. Or just saying that the parliamentarian said that, or saying that the parliamentarian says we can't include the $15 minimum wage increase in the relief bills, so we won't do it, even though it also follows procedure to overrule the parliamentarian or even just outright replace them.
Which the Republicans have done. The Republicans did that in 2001 when the parliamentarian didn't agree with the Bush tax cuts. They said, buddy, you're out of here. Got themselves a new parliamentarian that agreed with what they wanted to do, and there you go. Democrats could do the same thing. This whole idea that we're standing on decorum and tradition is complete bunk.
To me, it's like this. Certainly it's not an issue with following precedent or procedure. It's when doing that gets in the way of actually helping people. It'd be like saying in the 1850s that if you encountered a fugitive slave or whatever, that you would do nothing to help them because theoretically that would be against the law to help them, even though it would be the moral thing to do.
Yep.